I can't let them go first. Oh. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. The main event here, finally with the Spikemuth Cup. With the Spikemuth Cup games, I'm all tongue-tied. We got 3 battles, which is kind of like the standard now for the channel. Remember when it used to be 2 battles? OGs remember it used to be 2 battles. 3 battles, 3 really good ones. I did make some mistakes because I haven't played a non-max format in a while. I haven't played against a lot of these Pokemon in a long time. So that also brings me to the question of the day: which Pokemon do you think could be good in this format that was not very used in Dynamax? One of them you'll see in these games, which kind of tripped me up a little bit on a few turns, but we still do our thing. Don't get it twisted. We still do our thing. Anyhow, thank you guys for always supporting me. Just wanted to put that out there. Leave a like on the video if you enjoy. If you don't enjoy, let me know in the comments if you didn't, and why, and I'll try to be better for you. Otherwise, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the first battle. Peace. They have Celesteela is annoying, but they have Rain. Rain I can probably handle, right? I have Terrakion, but that's a steel type, so they probably can. No, but I can close combat it. Who's their Rain user? Oh, they have Urshifu, which is probably Rapid Strike. Okay, so Rillaboom has to come in here as a lead. It feels like. It doesn't have to come actually, because I can light screen. I can come with Dragapult and Terrakion. And then I can have Rillaboom in the back to clean up a lot of these matchups for me. And then Feeny could be good against. No, it's not Feeny here. It's Entei. I can't be caught up against Celesteela without my fire type. Flat out can't do that. All right, Gil. Oh, Guile. I was gonna call him Gil, but that's definitely Guile, like Guile from Street Fighter. He has the green on. Serena and Alecki. I can live with this. All right, so how do I want to play this? I'm gonna light screen here and just protect for now. Just to see what they want to do. I think they want to kind of get their, either they want to power with me or they want to get like a U-turn out. I don't think the Alecki is going to have Thunder Wave like it does on Showdown. Protect is perfectly fine for me. Because then I can just get up my light screen for free. And then once I see what this Serena goes for, Power Whip. Okay, Power Whip was their play. So I could just go for, it's not Scarf because I outsped it with Dragapult. I could Will-O-Wisp, but I think I'm just gonna go for my beat up strats now. I can beat the Serena pretty easily though, right? With Entei. So what I'll actually do here is I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp. And I'm gonna Stomping Tantrum right here. Cause I don't need so if that's like Incineroar, I'll get pretty good damage off. That's gotta be like Magnet. That's pretty good damage. So Politoed is fine. I'll get some good damage to the Politoed. So we do land the Will-O-Wisp. So their Power Whip is not going to do much damage to me, but I'm not at full health either, so we got to see. That's a good chip. Oh, Rocky Helmet's not good. So this actually might take us out. Yeah, the Rocky Helmet probably put us in range. That's not great, but it's also not the end of the world. Maybe I should have went for the damage if we're gonna die anyway. So we have light screen up. I could fake out the Serena. Who do they want to switch in? Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna breaking swipe because they're probably gonna helping hand or protect the Politoed. So I'm actually just gonna fake out this thing, lower its attack some more. I haven't played this format in so long. Oh, I feel like a dummy. But that's still decent damage, and we lower the attack. So if they U-turn out, it's not gonna do that much damage. The Politoed might Ice Beam, but I should be okay. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. Let's see how much the third one does. Oh, just one hit. That's perfect. Okay, so they don't have Ice Beam. So I'm just gonna go for damage here. I'm gonna knock out this Politoed. Unless they protect now, but if they protect now, it's fine. Because they can't switch anything in. I feel like they have Water Urshifu in the back, and that's the reason why they have not made another switch. None of their mons can stand up to a Grassy Glide. So we'll see if they protect. Okay, is this a Lecky? Okay, perfect. So I'll break its Sash if it has one. So because the Politoed probably is gonna switch out here into the Serena to take the Grassy Glide, I'm gonna go into the Alecki. So I'm just gonna breaking swipe again. Actually, let me check my turns of Light Screen. I have one turn left. I have 3 turns of Grassy Terrain, so I gotta make sure to get the Rillaboom out in time. But I'm gonna go into the Alecki here because I think they might protect the Alecki, which is safe. But if the Serena does come in for the Politoed, which I anticipated, I just get off the breaking swipe. I got caught again because I'm stupid. Luckily, they can't actually lower my speed on the dragapult. So what I actually need to do here, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I gotta remember Queenly Majesty. That was a big thing in those non-max formats like either earlier this year or last year. I can't remember. That was a really big thing. I need to remember that. I look like a noob with that. I think the damage here is more important than getting up another light screen. I'm gonna U-turn into this slot because I don't think that thing is gonna have protect. I think it's gonna be Assault Vest. So if they swap or don't do anything, I should be able to just knock it out this turn. Yeah, Lucky will take some big damage. Okay, we resist that. So we'll get damage on somebody. Let's see who it is. It is Urshifu. So I knew it had Urshifu in the back. And it is Water Urshifu, so they're gonna lose some attack. And the Serena's gonna go down here, which is perfect, right? Because now they can no longer deal with Rillaboom. I guess that's a good play. They wanna avoid Will-O-Wisp. I guess avoiding Will-O-Wisp makes sense. So for this turn here, I'm gonna breaking swipe for sure. It's just a matter of, do I want to extreme speed? Because if they protect the Alecki, they might bring out Politoed to get the rain back up. which I'm okay with, actually. I'm totally okay with the bring Politoed back. Because Politoed, even in rain, is not going to KO my Entei. I don't believe it does, at least. I could be, you know, super wrong with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Breaking Swipe to get damage off. And I'm going to Extreme Speed just to get more damage off. So my Entei is going to go down here, which is okay. Yeah, that's fine. I anticipated that. That Rocky Helmet damage is a bit annoying. Icy Wind I can live with. All right, so now bringing the Rillaboom. The thing with the Rillaboom is they have to protect their they got to protect here, right? So now what I'm actually going to do is now I'm going to get the light screen up. Wait, I still taunted, so I can't get the light screen up. If I Breaking Swipe here, if I get rid of this, it should be pretty easy to win the game from this position. So let's go for that. Let's see if they protect both. Okay, so they just take the take the death. The Rocky Helmet is doing so much. Icy Wind. All right, so I'm down to my last Pokemon. Did I do the I have 4 turns of Grassy Terrain. So who's gonna protect here, the Alecki or the Politoed? Can 2 Icy Winds beat me? I don't think 2 Icy Winds can beat me, but I think Thunderbolt can beat me. So I should win by doing this. I don't think 2 Icy Winds can beat me. Like if they had protected the Alecki there. Oh, I'm about to say, is that a crit, dude? So if I had like if the Alecki had protected and then I got Icy Wind, 2 Icy Winds would have beat me. So I got a little lucky, but also made the right play. Luck is a skill. Shout out to Wolf Glick. They can protect here, but that's not going to really help them. So they do protect. I get some health back. They also get some health back, but Grassy Glass should still knock them out unless they're Rindo. If they're Rindo, then they just a really good player. If they're Rindo, I got to deal with it. Are they trying to go for like infinite protects? Yeah, they're not Rindo. Okay, first Spikemuth game, and we get a win, so that's good. That's good. All right, Zapdos, Landorus. This all feels like I can be dealt with Dragapult Terrakion probably can deal with all this, right? Yeah, Dragapult Terrakion can deal with most of this. Feeny can deal with most of this, except they have two really bad Feeny answers. Now that I think about it, in Rillaboom and Zapdos. But I could deal with those. How does Landorus do here? Landorus actually goes pretty hard. Lando goes pretty hard, depending on what Urshifu that is. So I'll bring my Rillaboom just in case that is like a water Ursh. If it's a dark Ursh, I can handle it. They are going to lead their Landorus because it probably goes really well into a lot of my mons, like Sludge Bomb into my Rillaboom, Earth Power into my Entei, Earth Power into my Terrakion. But I can light screen up on that. My bad if I'm looking down a lot. Also trying to take care of some stuff, but this is the first time I got a chance to, which I'll say in the intro most likely, to play some of these games. It was a hassle getting these games. I'll explain it all in the intro. So this is actually really good, right? Because they can go through my Protect. So I just Will-O-Wisp and swap here. You know, if I was confident that the Will-O-Wisp is guaranteed to land, if I was confident it was guaranteed to land, then I would just go into I would just like probably Protect so the Incineroar can't do nothing, and then attack the Incineroar next turn. But in the interest of playing the right way and being safe, let's just get in the good switches here. See, because we miss, and now they don't fake out. So what if I get like what if I get hit with a friggin' like throat chop here? Oh, parting shot I can live with. Let's see who comes in. Okay, so this is not bad. The reason this is not bad is because I'm gonna breaking swipe here. They might just fake me out, which is fine, but I'm gonna U-turn if I can. So if they have like knockoff, it shouldn't do that much damage to me. Oh, if they don't, they just switch. Maybe they don't have Protect. So do they fake out? They don't fake out, which is wonderful, right? Because now I lower their attack. So if they knock off, I'm still good. I get off my U-turn and I'll get some good chip into their Rillaboom. And we're faster, which is wonderful. So I could get the Terrakion in here now, right? If I wanted to. Or I could get the Landorus in. Let's get the Terrakion in. Let's hide the Lando for now. Terrakion the Cloud Watcher. Yes, that is a marked Terrakion. That Terrakion, so I knew that was coming. So now I get to get my stuff off. And they're down one stage of attack. So if they couldn't knock out the Dragapult, they shouldn't be able to knock off. They shouldn't be able to knock out my my what's it called either. my Terrakion. So I should be all right if I go for the beat up stuff, right? Oh, you know what's actually safer? The Wisp is safer. Because even if they switch, if I get a burn on this right here, I'm actually in good if I get this burn off. I almost forgot about that nonsense. Okay, this is good. So they're probably gonna try to knock off again. But with the attack drop and the burn, they U-turn into me. That's perfect. This is working out really well. Now, I want to get rid of the Incineroar, right? So I think I'm going to go for Stomping Tantrum instead of Rock Slide because I don't want to miss. So I'm going to go for the beat up stuff here. Ooh, I could go for... No, Stomping Tantrum feels all right. Do they have any flying types? They do have Zap though, so they have Urshifu, Incineroar. They have 2 flying types, so maybe the close combat is better. And this will also do big damage to whatever comes in. So if they had Choppleberry, that would have covered for it, but they're gone. So let's see if they go for the... They're not going for Grassy Glide, obviously, so they're probably U-turning out. That is nothing. So they can no longer intimidate my... what's it called? My Rillaboom, which is perfect. Because they can no longer intimidate the Rillaboom, I beat the Urshifu every time with that thing. So let's see who they bring out. They might bring the Rillaboom back out. My back row mons should beat their back row mons. Yeah, my back row. I have a Landorus with Intimidate and Sludge Bomb. And I have Rillaboom for this Water Urshifu. So even if they try to fake me out here, which I don't know if they have for sure, right? Because they didn't show any they didn't show any of that before. So let's try to trust the Will-O-Wisp here. Let's get rid of the Rillaboom. That is crazy. Is that how did that do so much damage? And why do we keep missing this Urshifu? But like, how did that do so much? That is a burned that is a burned Pokemon. There's no way that does that much. That is insane. It's all right. It's all right. Because we still in good position here, and I'll tell you why. I'm gonna bring my Rillaboom in. Yeah, that's crazy that it did so much damage. But I'm gonna breaking swipe them. gonna fake out their Rillaboom so it can't grassy glide into me and knock out my Dragapult. Because apparently there's some steroided up, super roided up Rillaboom. Yeah, they always withdraw there. They always withdraw if they can't protect. They probably can't protect. They probably Assault Vest, right? Is my guess. So now I get so this is good. Cause now their attack is down a stage. That stupid Rocky Helmet, man. Everybody's using Rocky Helmet. So in the interest of keeping my Rillaboom alive here, I'm gonna light screen up. I'm gonna U-turn out here. If I can get this U-turn off, I don't know if I knock out the Rillaboom. It'd be nice if I did. It'd be really game changing. This is going into Dragapult. That does nothing. Let's go Dragapult. Bulky Dragapult is the wave. Bulky Dragapult is so good. Heat Wave. Oh, I'm glad oh yeah, finally I'm glad they missed, because I've been getting all these dang misses. Time for them to miss. So this is perfect, because now I get this off. And we get the knockout. That's so good. That's so good. That's so good. Because now we're faster than everything too, right? So I bring out the Landorus here. So I missed 2 Will-O-Wisp, right? So that means I'm guaranteed to hit this third one. And because I hit this, I should survive with the Lando. And I think it's okay for me to, I don't have Rock Slide because that's special. It might be okay to U-turn out here after I take the hit. Let's see if they protect. Okay, so we finally got that, right? So I should survive with the Landorus because of the burn. I should survive. Okay, we do survive for sure. That's great. Sometimes you just gotta play the percentages. We'll survive anything the Zapdos throws out. Perfect. Oh, that Rocky Helmet though. I didn't think we had that little bit of HP. So I know this Urshifu can't protect, so I'm just gonna take it out. Yeah, I'm just gonna knock it out. I'm gonna Breaking Swipe to get more damage on the Zapdos, and I'm gonna Grassy Glide. If this thing has Protect and he's been hiding it from me the whole time, I absolutely respect it. But he doesn't have it, so he's gone. So this Heat Wave. Dragapult is paralyzed. That's not good because that means that they're gonna get. Oh, how much damage did they do there? All right, so how much health do they have? We are Grassy Seed. I don't know if we knock out, but I have to go for this because I can't let them go first. Oh, oh, missed. Damn. They survived on like 1 health. Oh, that sucks. But that's a good match. It's all right. We'll take those. I'm okay losing like that when we play it the right way. Sometimes it's just the matchup is bad. It was whatever. That was a good game. Shout out to Tristan. That's my first loss in weeks. I haven't lost to Series 13 yet, and I won my first game on camera in this. So it's all right. Good game to my opponent. All right, so this is looking like a very BDSP team minus the Urshifu and the Aleki, and I guess maybe the Serena. Anyway, how do I want to play this? How do I want to play this? If I go with something like Rillaboom in the front, Rillaboom does really well into most of these, but they might have the Serena. But if they have the Serena, I'll have the Landorus. And then if I bring the Feeny, I can deal with most of their mons here. And the Aleki is pretty tough, but I can handle that. And then I could bring the Entei for extreme speed stuff, and then the rain doesn't last forever either, right? So like bringing Entei into a rain matchup doesn't seem like it's the right play, but that's assuming they go all rain and they can keep it up for the entirety of the game. And I'm hoping that we can play in a way that doesn't allow that. Kingdra and Politoed. All right, so that's fine. The reason this is fine is because I am AV. And I brought my Entei and what in the back? Did I bring the Feeny? I think I brought the Feeny. So I'm gonna fake out this Kingdra and then U-turn out. Yeah, I brought the Feeny. So I'm gonna fake out this Kingdra and just U-turn out. Because they're probably gonna protect their Politoed. They don't. So they probably have Ice Beam on their Politoed. That Kingdra has no bulk. Yeah, that Kingdra has no bulk. So I'm gonna bring in the Feeny now. Icy Wind. I wouldn't have done that. I mean, it would have done some damage to Lando, but not that much. Pardon me. They messed up my grocery order, so I'm trying to get them to fix that. I'm not gonna switch into anything. I'm just gonna eat the hit if I have to eat the hit. I'm gonna Grassy Glide into this. If they protect, they protect. I could Calm Mind here, right? Calm Mind feels free. And if they go for like a Hurricane into the Feeny. Okay, so they do get free. Ah, okay. I gotta. Didn't I tell myself I gotta remember this? But this is okay. This is okay. This is why it's okay. This is why it's okay. Oh, they're not Queenly Majesty. Oh, it's not priority because it's not grassy terrain, which actually helps out a lot because I can actually do that move again now. I can do it again, but instead I'm just gonna U-turn out. I'm just gonna Dazzling Gleam, and just take the damage. I'll probably knock out the Kingdra. They just want to get some damage off. I respect it. That's good damage. That's really good damage. They wanted to get the damage off. They know that Kingdra is going down this turn, so it makes sense. Oh my gosh, the Serena goes down too. That's crazy. Oh, it's a crit. The crit essentially does not matter though, because we are gonna knock them out. We were gonna knock them out regardless. Pardon me, guys. Like I said, some people have messed up my delivery, and I need to fix it. So I could bring in the Landorus if I want, as an intimidator. So here's the thing, right? The Lando doesn't really do that much for me, I believe. Depending on what their last mines are. It's Politoed and something else. Is it Urshifu? If it's Urshifu, we win the game. I won't swap. I'll let the Lando do its thing. It is Urshifu. So we should be able to just Dazzling Gleam here. They probably have Focus Sash though, right? So I need to make sure. I still need to actually win the game. I'll let the Lando go down if it goes down because I have Extreme Speed on Entei. I have Extreme Speed on Entei. I have Grassy Glide on Rillaboom. Poison Jab is nice, but my spread always lives that. Rindo Berry. That's a good choice of item, I think. I think it's one of the best items you could put on Politoed is the Rindo Berry. Scald does not KO. The power of AV Landorus, baby. We pick up a lot of damage on this Urshifu. That's Assault Vested. That's an Assault Vest Urshi. Definitely an Assault Vest Urshi. Which I'm okay with. Now they might knock us out with a Poison Jab now, right? But if they do, if I double here, yeah, because even if they do, I'll still knock out the Urshifu, so it doesn't matter. I actually should have paid attention to how much damage it did. So they got the knockout, which is fine. So now I bring in the Entei and the Urshifu. I mean the Entei and the Rillaboom. So we clean this game up. So what does that make us? We won the first game. We barely lost game 2. And then we just win game 3 with some really good play. I think my opponent played well, but we just positioned better. And a lot of these no max formats are about their positioning items, all that stuff, speed, priority. So I had initially on this team had Whimsicott with beat up as the grass type, but I was never bringing Whimsicott to games on Showdown ever in life. So I switched to Rillaboom. I'm gonna Flare Blitz. I had switched it for Rillaboom, which felt way better. And I also had Milotic, how do I prefer to say that? I had Milotic on this team. But it wasn't doing, it was too passive, right? It could coil and hypnosis, but you need 2 coils, I think, to make it completely accurate. 1 coil could make it more accurate, but it wasn't enough to make it like always land. And the damage output was not that great because on Showdown, a lot of people were not using Incineroar, which was kind of the point of the Milotic for Incineroar and Landorus. A lot of people weren't using them. Now in this, I think more people are using Incineroar at least on cart, but not that many compared to like normal formats. I think people are trying to try new things because it's more flexible. But yeah, so I switched that out for Feeny because I just love Feeny. I won Draft League with Feeny. I started a lot of Sword and Shield and I really got good at it with Feeny. Like Feeny, Calyrex, not Calyrex, Feeny, Glastrier. Remember Glastrier was a thing? Feeny, Glastrier, and Dusclops. That was my thing. I used to use those 3 all the time. So I replaced it with Feeny because Feeny is just as bulky, but you can do damage with it. You can combine to become more, deal more damage, get more bulk. And you get the terrain, which was good because even though I have Lumberry on the Terrakion, you know, maybe if you go for like a Spore on me and I get rid of it, you can go for a Spore next turn if I don't knock you out. So yes, that's what the team is like. Answer the question, Dave, if you made it this far. Shout out to you if you made it this far. Which Pokemon do you think could be good in this format that wasn't very used in Dynamax? Let me know down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully we get some more of these games. Peace.